Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Commanders versus Jaguars NFL Week 1 matchup on Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code WIN15, that's WIN15, get 15% off all of your purchases at pickdawgz.com and sportschatplace.com. But let's get to this one. We've got the Commanders taking on the Jaguars in Washington. No longer the Washington football team, they are the Commanders. Yuck. I think they could have done a lot, but that's kind of a cop-out name if you ask me, but maybe they'll change it again. Anyways, you got the Jaguars team that certainly a little bit of excitement. Doug Peterson, when we last saw him in Philadelphia, he was a mess. He let his ego get in the way of really his team winning football games. And can he do that in Jacksonville? Be more of the coach that won the Super Bowl as opposed to the coach that we saw that just could not get out of his own way and put himself in games where, in positions where, and play calling where the odds were actually working against him to try and accomplish what he's trying to accomplish. It was his ego saying, well, we can do this and my play calling can do it. We'll see if in Jacksonville if things change. If they don't, well, it's going to be another coaching carousel there in a place where coaches seem to come and go every couple of years and even sometimes less than that. Meanwhile, Etienne, finally in action here for the Jaguars. It's like adding another first-round draft choice. He was a first-round draft choice a year ago, did not play. And, of course, he played with Trevor Lawrence at Clemson. And we know that this guy going to be one of the fastest running backs in the NFL, a real home run hitter in the backfield for the Jaguars. Adds a whole new dimension to this team. And, of course, playing all those games with Trevor Lawrence, these guys know each other extremely well. And we got to expect that Lawrence is going to take a step forward. We saw him at times last year look really, really good, and I expect him to take a step forward. Speaking of quarterbacks, Carson Wentz takes over the quarterbacking job for the Commanders. This is a team that's had a revolving door at quarterback. And, they've had strong defense. And with Ron Rivera as your head coach, you're going to have good defenses. I mean, he always has had good defenses anytime he's been an assistant coach, a head coach. And, of course, as a player with the Bears, he had a great defense, too, under Buddy Ryan. So this guy, he certainly has that pedigree. But at the same time, he hasn't really had a quarterback to work with in Washington. And so Carson Wentz, as bad as he is an upgrade for him. And we know the problem with Carson Wentz. 3rd and 9, this guy throws a 7-yard out pattern, and he does it all the time. And he doesn't have a lot to work with here in Washington as far as receivers and players to bail him out. So it'll be interesting to see. For me, I think the Jaguars are the better team in this game, and we're getting points with the better team. I hate laying points with bad teams, and I'm not going to do it here with the Commanders. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the different bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can easily assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most often and pay the most. And that's how you make money betting on sports.